Welcome to the McVey Show, where the focus is on helping you grow and preserve your wealth. Join us as we discuss the craft of investing and uncover new and profitable ideas, all to help you grow wealthier and wiser. Better investing starts here.
McVey is the co-founder and chief investment officer at Cambria Investment Management. Due to industry regulations, he will not discuss any of Cambria's funds on this podcast. All opinions expressed by podcast participants are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Cambria Investment Management or its affiliates. For more information, visit CambriaInvestments.com.
Here's a narrative from KKR's vantage point, which is post-GFC, you had low growth, low inflation, you had tight fiscal and loose monetary. The central bank started to experiment with a non-conventional monetary policy because they wanted to engender some inflation in the system, right? What happened after COVID is that they did more of that and they did it more extreme. But what changed was the money multiplier started to work. When you go back to prior decades, you threw all this money in the system, but the money multiplier didn't work. After COVID, you did it faster and you did more, particularly relative to something like the Lehman bankruptcy. And what happened was it ignited the money multiplier. And so we think there are four things that make it different this time, which is why we've been penning this and kind of keep hammering home this idea of a regime change, which is bigger government deficits. And we can talk about that. You've got a messy energy transition. You've got heightened geopolitics. And then you have stickier inflation, right? I mean, the Fed's going to miss their mandate at a minimum. They're telling you they're missing their mandate for 7 years in a row. There are very few people on your podcast that have actually invested in a period where the Fed was acknowledging it was missing its mandate for 7 years in a row. Frankly, it doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad investment environment. It just means there's been a regime change and you need to own different things in your portfolio and you need to think about how you allocate your assets from a macro standpoint differently.
Podcast listeners will post show notes to today's conversation at mebfaber.com/podcast. If you love the show, if you hate it, shoot us feedback at themebfabershow.com. We love to read the reviews. Please review us on iTunes and subscribe to the show anywhere good podcasts are found. Thanks for listening, friends, and good investing.